And welcome again to Sunny Beach. We take a look at the empty beaches there's nobody on them now. All the lilos are gone. We look where there is entertainment and life, and we see the beach resort preparing to close down for the season. Okay, and Dobra Den.
Dobra Den from a naked sunny beach.
Yeah, they've stripped it bare today. There is not a sunbed in sight. It's completely empty now. I did the last film on Saturday with lots of people on the beach laying on lounges. There's nothing now, it's completely empty. Most of the beach bars have gone. There's a little bit left in Flower Street, but that's about it. Most of the place is empty now. The resort is shutting down very, very quickly.
It's sad.
It's very sad. And speaking to several of the people working in the bars, by the end of this weekend, it's not going to be a proper functioning resort as such. It's going to be just confined to 2 or 3 little places in the centre. Autumn is on its way. And right behind me is Palm Beach that I showed last week on Saturday with people in there lounging about. They're now beginning to board that one up. That's now closing. Viking is just hanging on in there. But obviously by the end of this weekend there'll be nothing. The front will be basically shut because there's no flights coming in, bringing people. The only flights now are taking people home. So the resort is going to empty now over the next 2 or 3 days. Won't be anybody here hardly at all, apart from us locals. They're not wasting any time here at all. They've just closed the bar and the palm leaves are coming off the trees straight away, the artificial leaves. These trees are going to look a bit bare in a couple of days. And also the first metal detector guy is out there trying to find those things you lost in the sand, you thought were gone forever. No, these guys will find them somewhere. Yeah, it's a bit choppy. But here's one of the ferry boats who's coming to the jetty. There must be people making the trip across today to Old Nessie Bar. Because obviously they're probably not laying on the beach for hour upon hour, so they can actually go and wander around, do a bit of shopping. Because the old town, I'll just show you that, the old town across the bay, there we go, the peninsula across there, which is the old town, that runs basically all year round. That's an all year, all season holiday, well, visitor attraction. So there's school trips and whatever in the winter. So there's always something open there. There's always shops, always cafes and bars. The same as just going up here is New Nessie Bar. This is the municipality town. All the government offices are based there locally, the council. So that has cafeterias and bars, entertainment running all year round. It's got hotels all year round because it runs businesses there. So Sunny Beach itself closes down because it is just purely a 100% holiday resort as such. But so 2 miles away we have proper functioning towns. There are still some late holiday makers still here. I mean, I drove in earlier this afternoon and there's people walking around in shorts and t-shirts. Obviously holiday makers, you can tell. There's 1 or 2 left, few about the resort. So Viking there, it's in the back here, Viking is getting ready for this evening. They're going to be running a disco till late. But a lot of the bars on Flower Street here, it was very quiet last night along here. It does look quite busy, but they were closing fairly early on. By midnight it had gone. Where normally they'd be going till 2, 3 in the morning when it's in main season. So the hours are being reduced. And several of them, like Melina's just off there, has gone. Maestro has closed. So it's just basically what you see in front of you is the resort now. That's it. It's very little else. Okay, so I actually put the drone up now for a couple of minutes just to give you a wider view. I'm flying over the jetty here. I've just gone over one of the last remaining lifeguard stations. There's another one just in front of me here, down slightly to my left now. You'll see that. You can see that the only lilos that are left are the ones at the back that are being ready to be removed. All the ones along the front, along the actual sea have gone now. Everything is clear. We're up towards the Dune Hotel now, looking at the wheel. You'll see quite a few lights along the promenade there, along the front, because there's lots of stalls running. And there are some restaurants, like Fat Cats, are still actually operating along the front. And here's another view of all those lilos, the ones they haven't packed away yet. There are a few. They're always in neat lines. Always love that. And here's a view of Flower Street, the actual end here. You can see it isn't that busy. There are one or two people around. In the foreground here is another closed beach bar. There's the closed fairground. And here's a zoom view a bit closer up of the promenade. As you can see, there are people walking backwards and forwards. The majority of traders are still operating until this weekend. As you can see, there's lots of market stalls running there. And here's a view of the jetty from the sea end, coming back towards Flower Street and the Slingshot. You can see Palm Beach, they're packing that away. Viking is just about operating. There you go, a couple of people in Viking there. But it's just a steady stream of people coming up Flower Street towards the beach. Not many at all. It's virtually finished now. Right, as you can see behind me, some of the big tourist bars like the Maestro, which has our favourite band on, has now closed because obviously in the evening they haven't got enough people to keep that going to justify it. Probably 2 or 3 people sitting in there, not worth running a bar. But as you look up towards the fairground, you'll see that most of the market traders, the stalls, are still open, which is surprising. So you can still buy all your beach gear and your leather bags. And there are quite a number of people walking up the front there. So shopping is still going on as normal. Okay, going north from the jetty, as you can see the terrace, there are some restaurants actually open going north, still trading, lots of market stalls, lots of lights on actually, because I think it's 6:30, the lights beginning to go a bit now, you can see it all lighting up. Apparently there are quite a few people down here last night until sort of 8 or 9 o'clock-ish. Obviously they're not out here till midnight like height of summer, but early evening quite a few people walking about, as you can see now. Okay, so here we are behind me is Funny Pub. There you go, really busy, lots of people in. There you go, Funny Pub's doing really well. Not many bars to go in at the moment, so the ones that are open are doing really, really well. Lots of business. You can still get a bit of entertainment in Sunny Beach in the evening. It's not completely gone yet. Nearly over, but it isn't. So here we have the Arena Bar. People sitting and eating in here. They're still going till fairly late. There is a sign up saying that the karaoke starts at 11 o'clock tonight. Somehow I think that's a little bit hopeful, really. But you never know. If it stays warm, there's still people out. And in looking across here, there's burger bars still open. You can get your food, and next to us is Central, which is still open as well.
And we've still got the karaoke on at the arena. Eve, this is for you.
Then here we are at the Central Bar, and there's Chris, happy staff at the front of the Central. Apparently their disco is still going on to quite late at night, which is quite good. You can still get entertainment till midnight. There you go. So if you're here the weekend, the Central is still trading, I think for another 2 weeks. And you can see there's people on the beach walking past with their plastic toys. There you go. You can still get a cocktail as well.
We are here. Chris is always inviting you in my bar.
Yeah, the season isn't over till Chris is gone.
I'm the last soldier on the street. Thank you. Yeah, hello there. Hello there. Lovely.
Okay, as we said earlier on, 30th of the 9th this weekend, Saturday, it's the last night of the Corner Exotic Bar. There's lots of signs up with different places that are closing this weekend, giving you a discount, come to our last night, got to get rid of the drink before we throw it away, because we're not going to use it till next year. So there we go, that's Exotic bar. And you've got the last night being on Saturday. There you go. So if you are here and you want some fun, Friday, Saturday night, you can come on Flower Street and still get a little bit of fun here. Still a bit of life. As you can see as I look up here, there are people coming out for the evening. Isn't that nice? And then here we have the corner bar. Quite a few people eating and drinking in there, as you can see. Quite busy. However, they are taking the fake palm leaves down and stripping the trees. So they're preparing to close. It's not going to be long now. A couple of days, that's all, this weekend. There you go. They're starting the process of winding up. As you look down the side roads here off Flower Street, the first bar here on the left is Molina's. That's all wrapped up now, that has closed. So it's very, very limited area that's got any life in it now. Very, very limited. Clinging on to the last minute, I think. And there we go, just got a few people in Jack's, just looking at Jack's. As you can see, the light is going now. So everything's lighting up, getting a bit of life. It's quite nice. I actually prefer it in the dark, sunny beach. But there we go, there's people still out drinking and having a bit of food. Just met some more subscribers. There's quite a few around actually. We've spoken to several this afternoon just walking up here. But most of them are flying home Friday or Saturday. There won't be many people here by Monday. Not many at all. As you can see, looking up Flower Street here, if you look up Flower Street, you'll see there's still quite a few people about. There's people in the bars. So, but it will be an early closing, sort of midnight I think tonight. There won't be a lot here after that. Not like it was a few weeks ago when I was out here, I was getting home at 4 in the morning. Those days are gone now. Till next May, June. I can give myself a rest now. Bit of relaxation at home. And there we have Viking Tattoo, still trading, still working. Just speaking to the girl on the front here, and they're working for at least another week. We've got customers in, still having work done. So there you go, there's a bit of life still. Bit of trade going on. Oh, I've made it to the magic board. You can see it's sort of 10 to 7, it's still 25 degrees. It's quite warm enough for a t-shirt.
And I've still got my summer dress on.
Yeah, obviously by midnight it'll get a bit cool now because it's end of season. There's still quite a few people walking about. The bars are going to have people until fairly late tonight. But we're saving ourselves because we're out tomorrow night.
Oh yeah, that'll be a big night tomorrow.
Yeah, our last night out of the season with some of our favourite bars that are closing the weekend. So it's going to be a late one tomorrow. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the short film, just an update of what's happening in Sunny Beach at the moment as it's closing down. I'll do a proper one next week when it has closed, basically. So anyway, ciao ciao for now.
It's a bit sad now it's all closing, but ciao ciao for now.
Yeah, see you again later. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel and click the like button, that really helps. We actually live here. We'll always try and show you up-to-date videos of the resort all year round. We only live 10 minutes away in the car. See you again later.